Yo, what's good, everybody? This is JTL, opposite from the Norm 18, back with another one. Before I get started, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates. So y'all see the title. Let's get there. Black sperm donor shortage impacting black women seeking motherhood. Vials gone within minutes. A shortage in black sperm donors is impacting black women seeking motherhood in more unconventional ways, with one woman's story shedding light on the growing seriousness of the situation. The Washington report that black men account for fewer than 2% of sperm donors at cryobanks. Their vials are gone in minutes, according to the outlet. Reese Brooks learned that herself firsthand in her quest for a black child. She scoured online for sperm banks every night after 1 a.m. following her shift as a prison guard at a women's jail. Black men account for less than 2% of sperm donors. Crazy. But while websites offered hundreds of potential sperm donors, allowing Brooks to select such things as height and hobbies, there were scarce options available when she filtered for black or African American donors. Brooks said all told, she spent more than 800 hours searching before getting what she wanted. And she quotes, I spent 40 hours a week looking for a donor. Altogether, I think I searched more than 800 hours, Brooks said. But when it came to a black donor, she said, the choices were slim to none. Cryobanks reports that the number of black women seeking their conception services spiking during the pandemic, having already been on a steady increase over the years. Latest census data shows that black women between the ages of 35 and 45 are more likely to remain unmarried than women from other racial demographics, with 44% of black women and non-Hispanic being unmarried compared to just 16% of white women. And with black sperm donors representing just 2% of the country's 4 largest sperm banks, black women are often faced to choose a donor of another race and raise a biracial child. Some even turn to buying black sperm from online groups and unregulated apps. According to the Washington Post, the outlet provided several reasons for the shortage. Chief among them, a failure on the part of cryobanks to recruit black donors in a selection process that demands a 3-generation medical history. That is a serious challenge for black men who might not have access to quality healthcare, not to mention an existing mistrust of the medical profession by many black men stemming from a history of discrimination. Potential donors with felony convictions are excluded as well. Sperm is sold on average for $950 to $1,300 per vial, with donors receiving anywhere from $70 to $150 per donation. Cryobanks sell a fixed number of vials per donor in an effort to limit the amount of children fathered by one donor. And of the 20 plus cryobanks in the country, 4 of which have more than 100 donors, among those 4, there were only 12 black donors out of a total of 748 as of October 11. White and Asian donors are disproportionately represented, with Hispanic donors remaining unrepresented alongside black donors. The Post spoke to 15 women who wanted to buy sperm and conceive a child with a black donor. Of those 15, only one was able to successfully do so. They noted the fierce level of competition on cryobank websites for vials from black donors. Such vials sell out within minutes, they told the Post. One woman, Angela Stepanik, said she had placed vials of sperm from a black donor into her online shopping cart, but got beaten out by a sorority sister she was literally on the phone with, who was faster to check out. Stepanik, please excuse me, I am butchering this woman's name, eventually had a mixed race child from sperm taken from a Latino donor, according to the outlet. All right, so let's get there. All right, the funny thing is, we're seeing these women want to try to hurry up and get pregnant once they reach a certain age, but they're going into motherhood as a baby mama, basically. Single mother. So when we try to give all this information in these male spaces for the young women to listen so they can do better when they go to make their choice and want to have a child, we see what they're going through to do in desperation. And this is another thing. I'm really glad that a lot of black men ain't doing this. We got to protect our seed at all costs. Don't just skeet, leave your child out here to be wherever the hell, and you don't know what's going on with your child. You don't have like no interest or trying to help raise your child or anything like that. That is the crazy, insane thing that think that's okay, especially if a guy's only getting $75 to $150. Nah, we gotta do better than that. We gotta be about building legacy. And my personal opinion, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to actually be an active father, have a family and all that, mother or father, I think you should opt out, period. Don't have no children, don't try to raise none. To act like having a child is like buying a dog is some bullshit. It's BS. And I don't care who dislikes it, because you gotta think, once that child get older, what if they ask, where's my father? What if they want to know where they actually come from? You gonna build some fake shit, and then when they find out, what they gonna do? They gonna hate you. Don't take that opportunity to make things worse than what it really could be. Actually try to find somebody and have a family. It's better to be together and actually have some kind of legacy, empire, whatever you want to call it, versus being out here alone and then putting your child out here alone because you think that shit is cute. No, it's BS, and that is not the way to raise a child, especially with what's going on. So to my fellas out there, protect your city at all costs. Do your best to work on having a family. It's different for us. We don't have to wait till we got everything together as a woman thinks that she do, because you running out of time. We got way more time, basically up until the day that we die, to have kids. So get your shit right. This your boy JTL, aka Opposite from the Norm. This was brought to us by the Shade Room. Don't worry, I'll be back with more. Chip!